Oh, what's up, guys? WhoNeedsMeta here, talking about the ban list because that's apparently relevant things to talk about. I said we do an in-depth discussion. I don't really want to do this in-depth discussion, but I'm gonna do it because there's so little that got changed, I guess, to the point where it's I don't know. I got a list on my phone right here. First, the banned. I think the only banned cards are Jar 1 and Jar 2. Morphine Jar, the first one, is an extremely degenerate card. I mean, anything that says draw 5 is kind of stupid. It gives you a new hand. Really good in Dark Worlds, if you played it. Most Dark Worlds didn't play it. I didn't think it was that good in Dark Worlds, but it's because of Jackpot 7.
Yeah.
Everyone knows it's the 7 or whatever it is. That's the automatic victory, the new win condition, the new final countdown, I guess. The playable final countdown. Let's see. Let's go on to the limited. First one, Wolf Bark. We actually called this in our prediction video. We called Gund, Wolf Bark, and Magical Stone Excavation. Those were our three. We called it. Fortunately, no Bulb, no Tengu. As much as we wanted those, I wanted those cards.
I'm glad Bulb's not around. Sylvans would be going everywhere.
I don't think it's that good. It's good, but it's not that good. Sylvans, yeah.
After the next set, they're going to be able to spam a 7.
Yeah. The one that specials from hand. When something dies, you special from hand, so it's not like a complete dead draw.
And then you summon Bulb, and then you make an 8.
And I think it's a fire, so you can and you can stack your whatever, so what you mill is actually good. Now some play Plague Spreader even too. It's really easy. Gun, that's what we called. Alright, so Fire Fist and Mermails are still completely playable decks, obviously. The way you play with one gun, you play I'm playing a salvage. I'm going to play salvage. I don't know if I'm going to play 2 Turge. I'll goof around with it, take a look, and see what I have. But probably not going to be playing 2 Turge. I might. I don't know. The deck's still completely playable. It just does. I don't know. You just have to kind of think about when to use that one gun to not banish it for Aqua Spirit or Title. Because gun used to be the first thing I banished. Because I didn't play anything to re-add it other than Turge, but I had 3, so there's definitely cards you can play, substitute. I'm still on the Fishborg Archer train, even though Gun's at 1.
Oh, you love that card.
I love that card. Did I tell you what? I got a French one from Nick, or from Tyler. I got a French one.
If you ever have foreign cards, just give them to David.
Yeah, I want your foreign cards. But I feel like the deck is still played with one gun. Wolfbark, it was kind of like the rank 4 pool that you had was it's just got retarded good. It's not just Utopian Roach anymore. It's Honor Arcs and Excidons and Maestros, and it's just the cards you can make with it are just so good.
And the OP Gem Knight Pearl.
Yeah, the OP Gem Knight Pearl. Everyone knows Gem Knight Pearl OP. Rekindling. This is actually hit to 3-axis Fire Fist, and it makes Laval Quasar pretty much unplayable. Laval Quasar is a retarded deck. I think it's just stupid. I don't really get it. Nothing should make Quasar with 1 card.
And when you get to draw at least 2 while you do it.
Yeah, and you get to clear your opponent's board while you're doing it too with the dragon or whatever. It's just okay, banish, return. I think it either bounces or pops.
It bounces.
It bounces. Just it's so stupid.
The problem is, I have to. There's 3 elves that I extremely need. Now it's at 1.
Yeah. So and a lot of them use double rekindling to do a bunch of stuff. So
yeah, there's a way you can bring out 2 Quasars.
Infernity Barrier. A lot of people were saying that the better builds were only playing 2 barrier, but everyone's Infernities are completely dead. I played against Infernities, provided I wasn't playing something super meta, but the deck is still really, really good. There's a lot of things you can still do with Infernities. The deck can still spam. I feel like Necromancer becomes a really good card. That's the level 1 tribute special summon, I think, something like that.
No, that's I don't remember.
Necromancer, one of the level 1 guys becomes really good.
The Necromancer's the 3, I think.
Okay. Oh yeah, Necromancer's the I can't remember. Whatever the level 1 is becomes really good. I remember it becomes playable because the guy I was playing as played it, and he did some really stupid stuff with it. And
so the one that tributes and special summons do?
Yeah. Yeah, it's really weird, but it's really, really good. Semi-limits, Necroface. Necroface isn't really used in a lot of stuff, but it was used in an empty jar build, and there is no empty jar because there's no jar. So jar's gone, so you can't really play empty jar. And you use it a lot with Gold Sark, which is at 1, Macro and D-Fissure, which are both at 1. So now that Jar's gone, there's no reason to not have 2 Necroface. I can easily see it going to 3 as well.
I remember playing Necroface with the original Elemental Dragon build. A guy was about to level Quasar me for a game. He was going to get his Rekindling next turn because he Gold Sarked it.
Mm-hmm.
I summoned Necroface and put it back.
Necroface is so good. Seal down to 2. I think that's good. It was 2, I believe, 2 or 3 formats ago. Went back to 3. Heretics got consistency, and then the Dragon Rulers came and shattered everybody's hopes and dreams. Then that's kind of away now. So I think Heretics are still going to be one of the best decks. I think it's going to be Mermills and Heretics start off, and Gear Gia. Somehow Gear Gia dodged this list. I still don't understand how something in Gear Gia hasn't been hit, whether it be an Accelerator, whether it be banning Birdman, whether it be putting Gear X at 1, which I don't want to see because I play gadgets and, that would be awful. But, something in Gear Gia should have been hit. Like, Gear Gia Gear to 1 maybe, because Gear Gia Gear's retarded, but they want to sell the new stuff. That's just the way it is. Konami wants you to spend their money. I'm surprised I didn't see Debris at 2 on this list. Maybe it's too soon. I don't know. I would have liked to see 2 Debris as well. And no longer on the list, Magical Stone Excavation.
That card was played a lot.
Yeah, I'd use nothing. That was another one of our calls, so there's nothing really to talk about with that. And then Primal Seed. There's some interesting loops with Primal Seed, I believe, where with Macrocosmos, where you add it and something else back. And you get, whatever, another card that removes everything. I don't remember if either the Banishers remove every card rather than just monsters. Banish the Radiance. I don't know if it does or not. But Banish the Light might. Banish the Radiance doesn't. Banish the Light might. There's some weird things with limiter removal. Like with Macro one, it's not really played. I know it's like the Cyber Dragon thing where you special a Cyber Dragon and then you just infinitely Primal Seed it over and over and over again. You can get an infinite attack where you just repetitively make it and you just attack over anything for game. It's really interesting, but it's not going to be played. But the Primal Seed, you can actually play Primal Seed loops. It'll be kind of interesting. What else? Alright, so the deck, the ban list is alright. The deck, so we think, Gear Gias, Heretics. This is pre-Primal Origins. Gear Gias is just going to get better. That's the way it is. Gear Gias, Heretics, Heretic Rulers, I guess. Heretics and Heretic Rulers, both are really good. Mermails and Fire Fist, nothing happened. They lost their special from Grave card, but the thing still adapts.
They got put it at 1.
Yeah, well, I mean, it went to 1, but they're still definitely playable.
I never see them use 2 because usually when they're using their 1, they're usually going for game anyways.
It's true. It's just kind of when that play gets stopped, I guess. I don't know. Madolche's post-Primal Sylvans, maybe. I played a little bit of post-Primal Origin Sylvans. It's okay. The deck it's new, so it's going to be how do people innovate the deck? How do people, come up with weird ideas? Like when you see Aqua Spirit played in Mermails for the first time, it's, are we going to see stuff like Reasoning or any of these older cards? Copy Plant's obviously awesome in there.
I think the deck just personally hates you.
Yeah, I opened double Hermtree almost every game he and I played today. I did pick up Sylvans, and I opened Hermtree every game except 1.
And then I tried it, and I didn't open them at all.
Yeah, that's just weird. I don't understand. I just like to draw Hermtree. I cut it from 3 to 2, and I'm still drawing it every game. It's just...
Of course, I power shuffled the deck like he told you to.
I don't power shuffle. I don't do that power shuffle crap.
It works for me.
What else? I'm saying, what else is going to be post-Primal Origins? My money's on Madolche, honestly. And this is going to be our list through Nationals. This list is effective through July 13th. So, Nationals, this is going to be what we're going to be playing under, so I don't have to worry about Madolche's getting hit a few weeks before. Apparently, some people were talking about lists from Shriek. Someone goes, Madolche's are topping over there. Provided that doesn't mean anything to me because they have so many cards that we don't. Then again, they're topping with Heavy, so I don't know. We don't have Heavy. I hope we don't get Heavy back just because Excidon's a card and Black Rose is a card, and I never want to see Heavy back. Things that didn't come back. We didn't see 3 Tengu. We didn't see Dark Strike Fighter.
I want to see a Trish.
Yeah, we both. A lot of people wanted to see Trish.
Because I wanted to drop it on someone in Noble Knights. It would have been hilarious.
Because Junk Synchron and Noble Knights is OP. I don't know. What are you gonna be playing?
Probably Noble Knights.
Probably Noble Knights, and obviously Wind-Ups because that's what you play.
Yeah.
We're probably gonna get that Noble Knight deck profile for you guys pretty soon. I kind of want to see what you guys think because Eric's build for Noble Knights is really freaking weird. Plays Junk Synchrons and Photon Thrashers, and no traps, just the decrees.
It's pretty hilarious.
It's trolly.
It's unexpected and it's fun.
It played Black Garden for a while, so there's that.
And then decreeing and then Blackers in the field is also hilarious.
Yeah, it's interesting, but definitely a cool deck. Just it's kind of weird to see. The list really did nothing, honestly. But the reason it did nothing is because we were in a format where nothing really needed to die. There was nothing. It was like, oh my god, this deck, kill it with fire. Please kill this deck with fire. It was so bad. It's so unplayable. It's so OP. Everything else can't play. There was no deck at that level. Harpies too. I feel will be heavily played. If anything, I feel like Harpies should be played. The deck is very good.
Everybody's got the herpes.
The deck is. The thing is, that's what I liked about playing Mermails or whatever. I really liked playing the deck because it picked apart back row really well, and it had recursion. Like if your play fell apart, that's the only thing that Harpies don't have is if their deck if the deck falls apart to the turn one summon, like if the normal summon is stopped, like if you stop the Chandler or you stop the initial Dancer or something like that, the Hunting Ground gets rid of 2 back rows with the Dancer. You don't actually have that, so I don't know. The field spell is searchable. Things bump attacks. You can make rank 7s, which are really good. You can make rank 4s, which are really good. You can make Chidori. You can make Zero Fine, which is one of the most broken freaking cards I've ever seen. Because it negates face-up cards, so, like, field spells are negated. And, like, stuff like Black Whirlwind and Wind-Up Factory are negated. So, I think Harpies are going to be really good, too. Tell me what you guys think. What's going to be the meta? What is going to be the most playable deck? I've always said Dark Worlds would be playable, but, like, I've seen the consistency issues.
When was the last time they've gotten hit?
They've never been hit besides Card Destruction.
And Graceful Charity.
Well, Graceful Charity doesn't count. Card has been banned for a while. Then again, Graceful Charity was legal when the first cards came out, I believe. When the very first, like, Dark World cards were created, like, when it was just, like, Silva. But, let me know what you guys think is the meta, and thanks for watching, guys.